Hey guys, and welcome to Minion Masters. Minion Masters is a card-based arena tactics game where you play your cards in opposing to your other cards. Cards counter other cards and do a variety of things. The game is super fun. It has both offline and online content. It has enough free-to-play content where a free-to-play player can constantly build up. Like, I've only been playing for maybe 2 hours and I already have a good amount of cards. It doesn't seem like a lot, but like if you count, these are the cards I started with, so I already have 2, 4, 6, 8. Like, it's quite a few cards for not playing very much. You can buy stuff, but it's not really required. And since the game is currently in early access, or it's not really early access, it's just they're in an initial beta where they want to improve the game as much as possible before it comes public. So if you buy the premium, you get double gold permanently. Oh no, sorry, double gold for 6 months, and XP boost permanently, rubies and shards. So if you've played Hearthstones, shards are like dust they can use to craft. If you see, I can craft a lot of actual different cards. Cards are very explanatory. See, if we go on a Scrat Horde, tells you the count, the health, the DPS, the speed, the range, everything you need to know. If it's a spell, or this is a turret, say, but staying on the same tower, it fires faster. Buildings don't move. It's super well. They explain everything extremely well. It's really helpful. Like hats from an egg and exposed when contact, but like Phoenix, another one relies from a slime. Tells you exactly what you need to know. It's super cool, super good, and I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna play basics. So our composition, swarmers are super cheap and they're fast. So if you need to respond to something fast, swarmers are a great thing to have, and they're also can absorb heavy shots. For example, one card I used the Cannon Roller. Cannon Roller does 120 damage, but you can only attack one thing at a time. So if your opponent has Cannon Roll, I don't want it to hit my Cleaver. Cleaver's super high damage, but he's very, very slow. He attacks every 5 seconds. So you can counter the combo with swarmers because it will kill one of the swarmers, and then it can't attack for another couple seconds. So, and it's really cheap. Plasma. So our other compositions are the Grenadiers. Grenadiers are great area damagers. Throwing spells, and they take out, so you can take out a whole bunch of swarmers all at once. Plasma Marines are just a really good all-around range minion. Good health, speed. Compared to, do I have? No, I don't even think I have them. Oh yeah, they do. Crossbow dudes. Crossbow dudes, low damage, low health. So, I don't really like the crossbow dudes. Where I really like the plasma marines. You can just see the differences as I switch between them. So we're using warrior. Warrior, super high health, cheap, good damage, and good speed. I love Blind Date. Blind Date can... I've almost lost a match because of Blind Date because I got a boomer and it killed like my entire army, but pretty much you get a 1 mana advantage every time you cast it, and you can get really good quality spells. So we've already looked at Cannon Roller. It's just a high DPS weapon. Fireballs is good for if you need to kill stuff. There's certain items that are imperative that you kill. The biggest one I've encountered is the Dragon Pack. Dragon Pack is extremely devastating, but it can be taken out very easily with one fireball. That's the reason I don't really like Dragon Pack, combined to some of the other cards we play. So, Stun Lancers are super good. Stun Lancers will stun an enemy, so you can, and it says for 2 seconds, they attack every 2 seconds, so you can paralyze an enemy permanently. So Stun Lancers are really good. They're not great DPS, but they can shut down a Cleaver. So I like running Cleaver. He's just high health, he's harder to deal with than, say, the Dragon Pack. So if there's something you need to kill, the Cleaver is really good at that. And then the last card we have is the Swarmer Totem. I love the Swarm Totem because every 6.2 seconds you get you don't get 3 swarmers, but you get 2 swarmers, which is super good. I got the Crossbow Guild, but it's a little bit too expensive. 5 is a perfect amount, and Swarmers I find are a little bit better than Crossbowers. The only thing is Crossbow Guild kind of counts as Swarm Totem, but it's kind of of this and that. So I'm just going to play against the enemy, just against the computer, just because it's easiest to show you how the game works, and I don't have to be really intensely into it. So, oh, I should have explained how the heroes work, but okay. So there's a top bridge and a bottom bridge. Bridges give you XP if you control them. So you really want to control the bridges whenever and if at all possible. See, their crossbow dudes countered our swarmers, and they actually got a swarm totem as well. But we can easily destroy that swarmer totem. So we can get the cannon roller or thing. At the moment, since I can complement the cannon roller with a grenadier, super powerful because I knew I already had this. So this is our perk. So you see our attack. We have attack every 3 seconds for 3 damage at a long range of 20. Once we get our first ability, we can attack global range. This is why this hero is so powerful, because he has exactly that global range. So we kind of got wrecked a little bit there by that switch, but I see it worked out perfectly. He got there in time. I thought he would destroy that and then he would go in. So we're gonna play our sword totem. It's probably gonna get destroyed, but that's, I guess, fine. We don't really want to play too much here because whatever we play is gonna get wrecked by this. So just gonna grant it because I need the plasma marines to deal with this unit. So it's a flying unit, so flying units can only be hit by ranged units. Luckily our hero is ranged, and that's how powerful that hero is. We're gonna drop Grenadier because there's pretty good crossbow dudes. And the DPS of this thing is amazing. So our Swarm Totem is almost dead. It deals damage to itself over time, so it doesn't last forever. It only reduces so many. So Swarm Totem's just great for holding bridges, and they constantly give you enemies that your opponent has to deal with. See, he's going to hit the totems there instead of our great units. So I'm going to drop Lancers. Hopefully Lancers will come by behind, and we'll actually be able to stun him. See, he's stunned. Now he can't do anything. That's going to drop a Cleaver. See, he's totally stunned. So it was a very expensive unit. It's now totally lost. So, gonna get Swarmers to try to take out that Swarm Totem and support. So it's just about playing and responding to what your opponent has. So, the only thing about the computer is it doesn't respond to units properly. So when you play with the opponents, it'll be quite a bit harder. So online is obviously harder than the computer, but I just wanted to give you an idea how it works. And you can set up your composition. So obviously the crossbow dudes counter swarmers, and the thing is you want to remember what your opponent played, because you don't want him to directly counter him. The only time is if your opponent plays a card, it takes a couple turns till it cycles back into his hand. So if I know he played crossbow dudes, I can play my swarmers. So I also want to make sure that I don't play cannon roller into crossbow dudes. What else did I see? Grenadier, I realized was a very powerful unit because he has crossbow dudes and a couple of the units. Very good. Pairing with your units. See, I played my cannon roller, then I paired it with a Grenadier. That's very powerful because small units would be killed by the Grenadier. Big units will be taken out by the cannon roller. I want to have constant presence with cannon roller because they're so good against the big guys. So, which unit would that be? That was the blue golem. I was not sure what unit it was that he summoned there. Not a demon warrior. It was a Colossus, I think. Yeah. So, Colossus really rare unit. So, and there's high level units, so that's kind of loud, but there's just lots of really cool variety. This is a really each one. Summons 5 Legionnaires, but 8 if your opponent controls both bridges. So you can let your opponent take both bridges, and you can drop the Legionnaire. So it's kind of interesting. Because like someone like me who takes both bridges every time, be very powerful. And also be very powerful to get back into the game. So I just want to compare Blue Golem to, where is it? Oh, it's pop. I'm not sure what it's. So 200 damage. Every 2 seconds. So that's to be quite a bit better. How much health does the blue golem have? Because the Aztec's blue golem seems a lot better than 800 plays 500. Because yeah, Cleaver is good, but the blue golem seems like it'd be a lot better. So Demon Warrior is really interesting because it gains health and damage every time it's played. But the thing is, I don't like depending on those really expensive items, but... Oh, what? He's speed 2. And what speed is the Cleaver? Oops. Speed 10. So, that's the difference there. Yeah, I remember Cleavers are really fast, which is really nice for a unit that's slow. So we're going to stick with the Cleavers. I'm happy with it. So, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this brief grip into Minion Masters. I'll definitely record more videos now that you guys got the hang of it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you later.